All right, what up? What up? All right, all right. So this one right here, man, you got to be careful who you hang around, man. That gang shit ain't cool. I just told shit about how niggas is trying to get some easy money on that, trying to sell some weed. That shit ain't cool. All you motherfuckers think that shit is cool. You end up in a fucking situation that's fucked up. Trust me. I'm gonna tell you one right now with the homie. Now my homie, this is one of my homies, Terry. Went to junior high with him. Would see him here and there at the football games and shit, and like throughout high school. He was always cool as fuck. He was always cool. Uh, Now during high school, he ended up, getting put on a gang and start gang banging and shit. And I still saw him though. He's still my nigga and shit. But now when I come home from camp the second time. It's this fucking motherfucker Chris Govea. He turned out to be a super rat. But he's playing ball at Valley College and shit. We're all playing ball there. And he kind of had a Napoleon syndrome. He was a short little, I don't say too stocky. He was like 5'6", 5'7", probably like 190. But he walked around like he was 6'5", like 280 and shit. So and then so he was starting to push the same hood as the homie Terry. Now he was just one of those motherfuckers that was tough around his homeboys and shit. But he grew up privileged. I didn't know him growing up. I just knew this nigga had a Tahoe and shit. I could just tell I knew motherfuckers like that all my life. Like, homie, you ain't from, I ain't gonna say a hood, just from a shitty ass upbringing. Like, you had a decent upbringing, homie. You think this shit is cool. So anyway, I hated motherfuckers like that too. I would have traded that shit 100 times. That fast for something like that. Anyways, so I remember this nigga tried to. I'm at the park chilling with the homie smoking. Tahoe pull up one day and shit. Niggas get out. Chris walk over. He's like, oh, I didn't even know it was y'all over here. Like he thought he was gonna bang on and suppress me and shit. So he realized it was me. Like nigga, I'm on your team, nigga. You fucking idiot. So anyways, one day, uh, I forget who. Somebody come tell me with the newspaper, like, yo, somebody shot up Taft High School out there in Woodland Hills. It went to high school. It was across the street, I think, by the Rouse. But it was like, yeah, somebody it had to be my wife's dad because he always read the newspaper every morning. And I think he was like, yo, the Terry was one of them. I'm like, what? And come to find out, niggas was in that Tahoe, and this shit all documented in the newspaper and all that shit. They don't snitch it or none of that shit either, motherfucker. So basically, these niggas rolling around the high school. They in college. Niggas my age. I was like 19 at the time. So and the nigga like a year older than me, I think. So and he might have been like 2 years older. He was like my brother's age. So anyways, they roll around the high school looking for little young gangbanging niggas, and they see a nigga from I think either OVG or from Wissett. So over by the Rouse at the bus stop. And who's also at the bus stop is like a whole class or group of special needs kids waiting on the bus and shit. It's after school. So these niggas got a genius idea. It's Chris driving. It's his car in his name that he takes to practice every day and goes to school with up at the college every day. He mashing it every day. And Terry in the back seat, and it's another nigga and shit who they pull around and get the dumping on their enemy and shit. Don't hit him. Mind you, Chris ain't shooting. Terry ain't shooting. This one nigga is shooting. He shoot all the special needs kids. Boom, boom. And don't hit his enemy. The enemy take off. The little young teenager kid take off. He don't get hit. He shoot all the little the special needs kids. So they end up getting caught up for that. The one nigga with the Tahoe driving end up ratting on the homie Terry and the other nigga who was dumping. The other nigga get off, even though he was driving. That's why I say this shit ain't cool. Shit ain't for nobody, man. It's not even for tough people. This shit is just because it makes you crazy. But they end up giving the homie Terry like 112 years, 114 years or some shit. The same shit to the other nigga. He's still locked up now. This is when I first came home. This is like 02. After my singing program, like 02. It was like, nigga, no one got killed, but it was still like, yo, you shot a bunch of fucking special ed kids. Motherfucker, what are you doing? That's why drive-bys were outlawed by SAs in back in like 91. Cause it was like, nigga, that's how I was raised, where if you gotta get your target, you go get your target. You get out the car, or you walk up, or you hide in the bushes, or drive on a bike, or whatever. You go get your target, and you get on. It ain't none of this drive-by. No, you go get your fucking target. But that's just how I was raised. But I don't suggest that shit to anybody. Fucking call the police now if you got a problem. If motherfucker is threatening you and all that, man, call the police. Don't take that shit in your own hands at all. Because you're going to be the one that getting fucked over. So anyways, I'm just be careful who you hanging around. All these fake tough guy shit, that shit ain't cool. Being a tough guy ain't cool. All that drive-by shit ain't cool. All that shooting shit ain't cool. Excuse me. I just wanted to give you a little story about how one of the homies had got caught up on some bullshit. How he was sitting in the back seat. Next thing you know, he getting 112, 114 years. He wasn't even the one shooting. You guys be careful who you hanging out with.